Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my channel. It is time for my weekly stitchy update, and today is going to be a really short video, I'd say. I have been stitching, but not on a lot of different projects, mainly only the two of my focus projects. So this is called Christmas Tree of Wishes. It is a really nice, fun little project. It's been with me for a while, and I'm really happy to have it as a focus piece. And focus piece for me just means that it's a project that I keep on the frame so I can stitch on it often, maybe not a lot, but still often. So it is on my whip down list. I did decide earlier this year to do, because focus piece, yes, but also I do want to switch it up a little bit for myself, because my focus piece previous to this one was spring flowers. And as we as the year went along, and I sort of lost interest, because at this time of year, like in September, October, I did feel more towards like projects like this, like Christmassy stuff and snow, winter, and all of that. So I didn't stitch as much on my focus piece, the spring flowers. So I switched it up. So I did. And I'm happy I did, because this one is fun. I haven't stitched loads, but I am starting to fill out the Christmas tree here. So yeah, this is a very fun part, I think. So I'm working my way through, yeah, so not a lot of stitchy time this week, but still getting to put down some stitches on this was a lot of fun. It is stitched on a 14 count Ada 2/1 square, and there are some color blends here also, which I don't mind. There will be some back stitching, and there will be a little bit of beading on this once it's done. And we'll just see how long I keep this as a focus piece. Once I feel that I sort of lose interest, I will switch out the focus piece to something else. But for now, I'm keeping it as my Friday focus piece. Yes. And then, of course, I have been spending time on my Hate Sal Heaven and Earth design stitch along for 2025. My goal with this was, of course, to finish the 6 pages, so I receive as a reward for have a 6-page finish is to receive the other charts that were part of the Sal that you could choose from. And that is what I was aiming for, and I will soon, later today, have finished that goal, because I need to finish these stitches down here. I think that will then make it, yeah, and then I will have finished the 6 pages. So if I just finish these ones, then I'm done, and then so I'm super happy. It's really good. It feels good. So this is stitched on a 25 count even weave 1/1 full cross, which is my favorite, which is, yeah, I really like it, and I love the chart. It's a really nice chart. So this is my first ever stitch along. I've never done one before, so the goal was definitely just the 6 pages. And it feels really good to have it done, and also to have the 6 pages finished, because like I said, I will put the stitches down after I finish this video, actually. And to have reached the goal like well in advance feels great. I did consider to just then put it aside and then add it to my normal rotation, and just leave it at 6 pages, so to speak. But I do think I want to challenge myself a little bit and see how far I can get on this. It's kind of like a rehearsal for next year's sal. And I will not be able to finish this year, that I know, and that was never the goal. The goal was the 6 pages. But still, just I want to see how far I can get for the remaining days in December. I think the last day to post your photos on your progress is December 30th, which would be the day before New Year's Eve. So I have until then to just stitch along. So I'm probably, like I said, I'm going to finish this to have my 6 pages, and then I'm probably just going to start completing the diagonals here. And then we'll see. I have already joined the sal for next year. And that chart is a little bit bigger. So we'll see how that goes. I did give myself permission with this one, since this is my first ever sal, to not push myself, because I didn't want to end up being sort of getting a whip fatigue, if you will. Because sometimes when you put yourself in a situation where you're sort of forced to do something, I don't do it. Yeah, so I did take my time with it in the beginning of the year. So I'm sure that if I had pushed myself a little bit more, or if I had planned it out better, then I surely could have finished this year. But again, I don't want to push myself, but I can definitely make a better plan. Also because I think I mentioned this before, and one of you corrected me, which is super nice, because I did go back then and read, and then yes, it's true. Next year's sal will be sent out in one mail, but like just one installment, which is good and it is bad at the same time. I do understand for people who are fast, or maybe monogamous stitchers who want to finish the whole chart, it's super good to have the whole chart at once. I kind of liked what they did this year, that they sent it out in different installments. So you got one at the beginning of the year, and then they sent out 3 more, I think, installments. And that was kind of nice, because then it sort of felt like, yeah, everybody, you can stitch up to here, but then everybody gets the second installment at the same time, so then everybody stitched from there. Yeah, it was a nice thing. I do understand why they're not doing that, because I understand that there were some problems also with people not receiving or having trouble uploading it to Pattern Keeper or Markup or whatever app you're using. So I kind of get it, because it is easier for the people organizing it if they just have to send it out in one go. So I totally understand, and it's not a problem. I mean, I can separate the chart for myself if I want to. So, but again, I have feel like I have gained some sort of experience and knowledge of how to plan it out a little bit better for myself, so I can make progress, but without the stress. So that is the goal, and hopefully that will allow me to finish the whole thing, because definitely I will try to finish the 6 pages, because there are some other charts in the sal that I also want to do, but since that would then be my second sal, I'm definitely want to push myself or challenge myself. I don't want to push myself, I want to challenge myself to finish the whole thing. That would be great. This year's sal was about, let me see, 85,264 stitches in total. Next year's sal is a little bit bigger, which is, yeah, um, it's kind of good. I just hope that they don't get too big, because if they get bigger and bigger and bigger for each year, then yeah, then nobody will be able to finish. But okay, but I do understand, because there's a lot of people who have already finished it, and for them, yeah, I guess they need more of a challenge, maybe. I don't know. But I think that this size was actually kind of perfect, because like I said, I have not stressed out anything, and still I made, I think, quite a lot of progress. So yeah. Anyways, next year's sale is next year's sale, and I will deal with that then. I will just prepare with trying to make up a little bit of a chart of goals every quarter, I think, or something like that, how many stitches I want, so I kind of keep a little bit track of where I am, if I'm ahead or if I'm falling too much behind. Then that would be good to have a little bit of like smaller goals on the way. So yeah, so I will make one myself. I know that there are some in the Facebook group that have like charts and stuff like that. I'm not one to make it too advanced. It's probably just going to be a list with, you know, by the end of March I need to be at least here, and then by the end of June I need to be at least here, and that will be it. That is all I'm using. So, but if you are joining, and just look in the Facebook group, I know a lot of people are having like or at least they didn't this year, so and they were happy to share like a layout, a whole thing, a week by week or even day by day. I think some people did. So the stitch count and how many stitches you need to do each day and stuff like that. So it's definitely available for you in the Facebook group, I'd say. It's not something that the organizers do, but it's something that the participants themselves do, and many times they will share that with everybody else. So get some inspiration from the other members in the group. I recommend that a lot. So yeah. Yes, okay, so anyways, that is what I've been stitching on. The Christmas tree wishes, not witches. That would have been something though. Christmas tree of wishes, and the steampunk portal. Again, I will complete the 6th page, and yeah, and then we'll just see where it ends up. Again, it's nice also now because I don't have the pressure, because I have finished it in ahead of time. So I'm really excited about that. So I might spend a little bit more time on other projects, but I'm definitely gonna see if I can or see if or how much I can complete on this one. Yeah, but that's it for now. Please take care and be safe. There's a lot of things going on in the world, and we are moving into December, where, well, Christmas, I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year, but there's also kind of a lot of stress. So I do hope that you get a little bit of time to relax and do some happy stitching. I hope I see you in the next one. Bye for now.